our viewers, listeners, and supporters. I am your host, Donald Lang, and I am so excited to be here. If you are a new audience member, we are grateful to have you. Welcome to another episode of Connected, where we discuss all things mental health, recovery, employment, and stories. Within a short amount of time, I've gotten to know our next guest. She has been nothing short of a ray of sunshine. She has brought new life to Molly's place and is just an overall brilliant human being. After a 6-week internship here at Connections House, she graduated Spirit and worked her way to becoming our newest staff member. So without any further ado, please give a warm welcome to JJ.
Thank you, darlings. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, darling.
Stop it.
I love when we do this.
It's so
All
fun.
right. Yeah, you're a joy. I love you.
Thank you so much, Donald.
So I think with anybody who has worked here or become a member here at the clubhouse, there's always a sort of pre-life before clubhouse, and then there's kind of after clubhouse and during clubhouse. So I and the viewers want to know, what has the last 2 years been like before clubhouse for JJ?
You name it, it's happened. The last 2 years have had its share of good times, bad times. Mostly bad times, but that's okay. Still we rise. So about 2 years ago, I was just coming off of my dad's death. He was my last parent, and death is always traumatic, and his death had a little extra trauma sprinkled on top of it. I then had to move into my childhood home, which was a hoarder's nest. So living in a hoarder's house that can do it to you too, mentally. And then I just started isolating. I had quit my job. My last job was pretty toxic towards my mental health, and I'd quit it, and I isolated like you wouldn't imagine. I stayed in that house, and I stopped talking to a lot of people. My phone broke. I had no intentions of getting a new one. And before I knew it, it was about 4 months, 5 months, and I hadn't been on social media. I hadn't talked to anybody, and my own poor best friend was just like, can you send me something so I know you're alive? And I realized I'd gotten in a pretty dark place. So I crawled out of that hole, went to therapy, did what I needed to do, and I slowly started getting a little bit better. Got into the Spirit program, did that, and here I am now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Might be getting a little emotional because you talked about the passing of your father. My father passed, unfortunately, when I was in high school. That was a whole experience within itself. So I can't even. I could definitely imagine some of that, but we all have different experiences.
Yep.
Depression is no joke. I mean, people nowadays treat it as just a thing that we could just come out of. No, there are real symptoms of depression, anxiety. I've been diagnosed PTSD, but also wrapped in there with some depression and anxiety for sure. So it's a big thing.
It is.
So I and the viewers want to know. So during this time, who has been your support system?
I have an amazing boyfriend and best friend. I don't know where I would be without them. I call them both my favorites. Don't let them know that I say that to both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And my boyfriend, he was amazing. He saw that my last job was really taking a toll on me. And he was like, if you need to quit and get well with yourself, I want you to do that. I'll help support you. And he was so helpful to basically help get me out of the house when I was staying in it too much, pushing me to go see my family, to see my friends. And then I had my best friend who has been my ride or die since I met her, since day one, and she has always been there. And with her, I got her two wonderful parents that I call my earthly parents since I don't have mine here anymore.
That's
And
important.
yes, and I've had other amazing friends, and then my spirit family has definitely helped. And now I have a Connections House family, which is amazing.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So amazing. Nothing but support and love here. And I'm like, I'm in the right spot. Yes, I have a
Yeah.
great support system now.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I actually met your boyfriend. He's really nice.
He's
He's
so
really nice.
great.
Yes, for sure. I could see why the two of you are together. But you mentioned Spirit. Oh my gosh. The Spirit program. Ugh, that was a
Yep.
time. Uh, I'm a graduate from Spirit. Sam is a graduate from Spirit. Who else?
So many.
So many,
So
so
many.
many have graduated from Spirit. Actually, me and Sam graduated from the same class
That's
together.
really awesome.
So I just want to know during Spirit, what was the thing that stood out to you the most?
You know, when I first got there, they kept saying spirit changes lives, right? And at first, when you first hear it, okay, whatever, spirit changes lives. And then I started noticing that within each class, they talked a lot about hope. And it was very hard for me to come by hope. So within that class, I started, you know, finding things that I was grateful for. Started finding hope and little miracles and blessings everywhere that I went. And then all of a sudden, I just realized one day, I was like, oh my goodness, spirit changes lives. It really did. And I can't imagine where I would be right now without it. And I'm so glad that I took that step and I actually filled out the application because I was
Yeah,
ready to be like, no, it's okay. I don't need it.
yeah,
It's fine. Let me isolate some more. And here I am. So, spirit changes lives, guys. Spirit
yes.
changes lives. I will say it a million times over.
Okay, so I got to tell you my story. So this was during pandemic, and we were trying to get out of pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to a support group that was held by NAMI Connections, and I actually through them I ended up getting a Spirit application. And it was amazing from there on out. I think
Yeah.
the thing that stood out to me was when everybody told their stories.
So powerful.
So powerful. And I was just like, okay. And then when it got to my turn, it was like, oh, it was huge. There were definitely tears involved because there were things that I talked about that I never talked about with anyone
Yeah.
or on that scale. It was a huge breakthrough for me. That was the thing that stood out to me. And
Yeah.
also, it really does change his
It
lives. It really
does.
does.
And it's just so nice, like you said, to be around others. You hear their story and you're around peers. You
Mm-hmm.
understand that everybody in that room kind of has an inkling of not exactly what you've been through, but some of the stepping stones. So it was kind of nice to be like, oh, okay, you guys get it. You guys get
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know, to be around peers, that's so sweet and so
that was
nice.
huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so when you're in Spirit, just so everybody knows, you do a 6 week internship, and JJ has done the 6 week internship here at Clubhouse. So I just want you to describe to me and everybody who is watching, just how your time with us went.
Okay. So, first and foremost, I chose Connections House because my therapist told me, he's like, I want you to go here. And I wasn't done isolating yet. So, I was like, absolutely not. Maybe later. And so, when it came to a site visit, I really wanted to know what I said no to. I wanted to know what I kind of cheated myself out of, in a
Mm-hmm.
sense of words. And I came here for my site visit, fell in love with it, and then I told them I'm not going to do an internship anywhere else. Like, I mean, I could put my other 6 down if you want me to, but this is kind of where I want to go. And week one, I knew I picked the right place.
Yeah.
I automatically knew.
Oh, yeah. When I first met you, it was just like ray of sunshine, like I mentioned earlier. And so, actually, how I ended up here, I knew somebody who is a member here currently. And actually, another one, I just want to give a shout out for a minute. Shout out to my boy, Charlie Vervae, who is also a member here at Clubhouse. And I fill out the application. I became a member. And actually, it was actually a raw time because I found out one of my friends was going to do an 18-month stint in prison. But it's a couple weeks later, and it's October, and he's about to get out. I'm super excited.
That's amazing.
And why am I getting emotional? But
okay.
we during our first outing, we went to see the movie Inside Out. It brought out a lot of different emotions, and whew,
you got this.
Thank you. And so when we were discussing how the movie Inside Out 2, the movie made us feel, it brought out a lot. It really did. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, and I was talking with a staff member, and it really made me feel better. It really did. Sorry. So sorry. Thanks. Thank you, Bree. I'm really gonna be crying after this. Happy thoughts. So, during your 4 months of being here, you've done so much already. So, what's next for JJ within the clubhouse or just in life in general?
Anything and everything.
Right.
Right. I think right now for the clubhouse, Tim and I co-parent Molly's place. I love co-parenting with Tim. He's phenomenal. He has brought in the ideas of the potpourri and the soap making and the candle making and the hydroponics, and me and him are running on those ideas together, and I'm hoping that this fall and this spring we can get some raised flower beds in our little back corner patch of dirt in our parking lot. And we're hoping to make a really beautiful garden. Garden with things that are edible, just beautiful plants to sit under, some benches, a nice relaxing like getaway and an oasis, just in case life's in too hard and you need a little peaceful getaway. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Definitely want to redo the atrium. Gotta have that atrium up and running. And then as just for me in my life, I have my own little farm at my house, ducks, chickens. I'm thinking about getting a kitten. Somebody talked me out of it. Someone talked me out of it. Even though I already bought the kitten food. Just kidding. So yeah, a lot of gardening. This is like prime gardening time. And I love to get my hands in the dirt. So hopefully this spring, if you guys come on in, you'll see some more gardening happening here.
Alrighty.
Yes.
That is what I love to hear.
Right?
Alright, so, oh my gosh. JJ, it has been amazing doing this interview with you.
Thank you.
And, you know, when you first entered here, it was just sunshine all over the place. You brought such a different vibe here. I mean, vibes are always good at Connections House, just Clubhouse in general, but you just amped it up to like,
Thank you.
I don't know how to describe it, to like just sun
Extreme.
rays, summertime every day, springtime.
Thank you.
You have been amazing in this interview. So that is our episode of Connected. Thank you so much to our viewers for watching. Thank you so much for JJ for
Thank
joining
you,
us.
darling.
And see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.